So I recently moved out to Florida in pursuits of a new career in sales. Now, I'd like to document my journey and just share some things with you guys. Um, so anybody that knows me knows that I used to be a freight broker. I had a sales job for about a year and 8 months before I came to Florida. Now, I am in the health insurance sales section, and it's quite different. It's quite interesting because instead of selling to companies like how I used to as a freight broker, you had a gatekeeper, then you connected to a decision maker. In health insurance, you're connecting with individuals that are either seeking health insurance, maybe they've showed interest in the past, really don't know where they're at in the process. And then some people actively, you know, actively calling in to us, seeking to purchase health insurance. Um, so I'm able to see it from different points of views. So it's quite different when you're selling to a company and the way that they interact with you versus when you're selling to an unfiltered individual, right? That's what I would like to say. Because when someone's at work or they're with a company or something like that, then there's a different dynamic to it. People speak a certain way, people act a certain way when they're at work, they're on the job. Maybe they're the phone answer and that's their job. So they conduct themselves a certain way. Versus, again, speaking to an individual, they're not at work, they aren't the phone answer or whatever, or the decision maker that's pretty busy. But a lot of the dynamics are the same in terms of, you know, from our point of view, trying to get that sale, and then from the person who may or may not buy, some of the objections, some of the education that goes into getting them to where they're either ready to make the decision or they know more, they're more informed, um, to where maybe they might purchase on the follow-up or whatever the situation might be. But overall, I kind of want to start like a community or a podcast, or just kind of start collaborating with like-minded people that are in the sales, that do this kind of interaction every day, because it's a different kind of interaction versus like when you're casually speaking to somebody. Like I thoroughly enjoy whenever I'm off of work and then I casually speak with somebody, like we have a conversation about whatever, and the objective in that conversation isn't necessarily to make a sale, because I'm doing that for like 11 hours a day. So also enjoy, not making a sale sometimes when I'm off of work. But either way, I'll kind of just want to make a community or start to connect with other like-minded individuals that might be around me or not, when it comes to sales. I make a lot of posts about it. I'm very into it, but I don't think I throw myself out there enough or professionally in a way where we can kind of come together, if that makes sense.